take a moment and talk about one of the most electrifying, chaotic, and irresistibly catchy albums of the early 2000s. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a Robot's self-titled album. Released in 2003, this album didn't just knock politely at the door of indie rock, it knocked it wide open, screamed something unintelligible, then jumped on the couch and dared you not to dance. I'm a Robot blends punk, electro, glam, and pop into 40-minute sugar rush of attitude and energy, and somehow it works. Oh, it really works. From the very first seconds of Dynamite, you know you're in for something special. Frontman Alex, yes, the same guy who later led Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, channels David Bowie, Iggy Pop, and a little bit of unhinged disco alien as he sings, screams, and swaggers through each track. He's wild, but never sloppy. Every line feels like it might unravel, but it doesn't. It explodes. There's a sense of rebellion in this album that never feels forced. Songs like Song Number 1 and Scream hit with the urgency of youth, screaming back at a world, trying to fight from into a box. But what sets I'm a Robot apart is that it's not all angst. It's joyful chaos, it's playful anarchy, it's punk that knows how to party. Now, let's talk about the sound. The band layers angular guitars over, synthetic textures, fusing old school rock riffs with futuristic weirdness. It's as if, the Strokes, Devo, Prince all decided to crash the same house party. And the production? Sharp, danceable, alive. Each track feels like it was made to be blasted from car speakers with the windows down, which, believe me, I've done it numerous times. Lyrically, the album is strange, sometimes cryptic, whether Everett is singing about modern alienation, consumer culture, or just raw human desire. He does it with a wink and a twitch. There's poetry in the madness, and there's truth in the absurdity. And even the deep cuts are gold. You got A is for Action, feels like a manifesto. Dirty Life has that sleazy, sexy vibe that pulls you in with a swagger. What Are You Made From? Closes the album with a kind of psychedelic reflection that reminds you, underneath all the attitude, I'm a Robot is deeply human. The album is a time capsule of early 2000s cool, but it still sounds fresh today. It's a reminder that music doesn't have to be polished or perfect to be powerful. Sometimes it just has to be alive. So if you haven't listened to I'm a Robot in a while, or ever, do yourself a favor, put it on, turn it up, let it punch you in the face a little, and then dance. Because albums like this reminds us that rebellion can be fun, chaos can be beautiful, and being a little bit of weird is worth celebrating. So if you haven't listened to this album, do yourself a favor, check it out, and let me know what you think.